Joe Biden's presidency is ending with a bang, and not in a good way. From controversial pardons to disappearing acts during national crises, it's a masterclass in what not to do as a leader of the free world. Meanwhile, Trump's camp is charging ahead, leaving Democrats scrambling. Mar-a-Lago is a wonderland of activity and excitement. The folks coming and going ever since November 5th can't wait to get started. And it's just a preamble of what's going to come. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, become a subscriber to the channel, hit the notification bell and smack that like button because it helps us with the algorithm, get our message out to more people. Now, let's talk about Joe Biden. The man is wrapping up his presidency in the most Biden way possible, full of chaos, questionable decisions, and quite frankly, a lot of head-scratching moments. Let's start with this shocker. We know Biden pardoned his son, a convicted criminal, after swearing up and down he wouldn't for over a year. And if that wasn't wild enough, he also commuted sentences for folks like a judge who literally sent kids to for-profit detention centers to receive kickbacks. Yeah, you heard that right. In Scranton, Pennsylvania. You know, Biden's so-called beloved hometown is now ground zero for fury over his betrayal. My sister lives there, and trust me, people aren't exactly hanging welcome home banners for old Joe. So while drones are buzzing up and down the East Coast, sparking runway closures like at White Plains Airport Friday night, Biden is MIA. Inflation, border crisis, America's global reputation, yeah, also MIA. And what's the official White House stance? Nothing to worry about. Super reassuring, right? But here's the thing. When asked who's behind the drones, Homeland Security's Alejandro Mayorkas basically shrugged and said, we don't know, but trust us anyway. You know who Mayorkas is, right? He's the same guy who told us that the border is secure while millions of unvetted migrants streamed over the border. If he says don't worry, it's officially time to panic. Meanwhile, at Mar-a-Lago, things couldn't look more different. It's a hive of energy with Trump's team gearing up like they're preparing for a Super Bowl. Cabinet picks are dropping faster than Spotify mixtapes, and the vibe is clear. They are ready to hit the ground running. Even FBI Director Christopher Wray seems to have gotten the memo, resigning before he gets shoved out the doors. Trump's momentum is undeniable. Asked by Time magazine about Kamala Harris's big mistake, Trump didn't skip a beat. He said, taking the assignment. Number one, because you have to know what you're good at. Yikes, that stung. But it's the epitome of the Biden presidency. Bad choices and worse outcome. Speaking of bad choices, a bunch of Democrats are already crybabying it up, planning to boycott Trump's inauguration. Again, it's like 2017 all over, but this time with even more political theater. Axios reports that 13 are a hard no, 20 are undecided, I don't know, and 44 have RSVP'd yes. These guys think they're way more important than they really are. Hey guys, it's an inauguration. It's not your high school prom. Meanwhile, overseas, Trump is pulling off a diplomatic glow-up. European leaders are warming up to him, and even Prince William couldn't resist turning into a fanboy, according to Newsweek. Back home, Democrats like New York City Mayor Eric Adams are starting to realize just how disastrous Biden's policies have been. Adams is scrambling to clean up the mess, meeting with Trump's incoming border czar, Tom Homan, to discuss mass deportation. And let's not forget Daniel Penny and his story. Invited to the Army-Navy game by Trump and J.D. Vance, Penny's become a folk hero after protecting subway passengers from a violent threat. His sham trial, courtesy of Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, only solidified his reputation as a symbol of courage, and brags as a cautionary tale for everything wrong with the Democrats. Joe Biden's presidency is ending like a deflating tube man at a used car lot, while the Trump train is roaring back to life. The contrast couldn't be more glaring. Democrats, if you're listening, it's time to wake the hell up. Thank you for watching. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with news, politics, and all the stories the mainstream media loves to ignore. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
We gotta find a way to make it stay the same. Oh, we know fans have changed. Take it or leave it, we resist. There's no close fit.